First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Miami Marlins. Interleague baseball next. Dylan Bundy will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out. And in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Ready now for the Marlins, Adrian Delgado. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Delgado.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Digging in for his second at-bat, 3-fingered Superbone. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Too low, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Blake Swihart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Brian De La Rosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Three-finger Superbone. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Digging in once again, Adrian Delgado. Superbone, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
1-1, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, let her rip here.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Digging in and looking for more. 3-finger Superbone. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today it's the second. Up next from Miami, three-finger Superbone. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team's...
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he is in there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
So striding in, JT Realmuto, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Belted high in the air out to left. Mancini going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, three-finger Superbone. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, one time right now. Here we go.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Denson into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. Ready now for Baltimore. Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fly ball to straightaway left. Superbone has a beat on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, three-finger Superbone. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Striding into the box, 3-fingered super bone. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Super Bowl.
Hey, you hang so you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Arlene Garcia wins his 3rd of the season. Len Zinn hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. Daytime baseball here on Denson on second, Machado at first with no outs.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoen.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Superbone. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, 3-fingered Superbone. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
A line shot to third base. Coming to the plate now, 3-fingered Superbone. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, 3-fingered Superbone. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Benny Denson.
First baseman, Benny Denson.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone moves over, makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, 3-fingered Superbone. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone!
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit. anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. The player receives an update from his representative.
Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Now at the plate, three-finger Superbone. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Superbone going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Stepping into the box, three-finger Superbone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look at. So striding forward now, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, get a good one out there, huh?
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Taylor swings and a ball hit well to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep.
So a big moment here and standing in, three-finger Superbone. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And the runner back safely.
Need you right here, one time.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Right place. Here we go. Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
And that one just missed outside.
One strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Here we go. No one better.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close.
Hey, need you right now. Keep it going.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we...
Here's Buster Posey now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Left field and deep. Superbone ranging back. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good at. Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking summertime.
Batting third, Patrick Buster Posey.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants. Now batting, 3-finger Superbone. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco line.
Here's Echeverria now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 5.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Superbone coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 12. Joe.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging over to left. Superbone coming in. He brings it in, and on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Frazier stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pretty good rip on it, huh?
This is line to left. Hazelbaker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Superbone on the move. One down. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly. And now the Giants pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Musgrove.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has a play, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, three-finger Superbone. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Had him fooled as he swings through the... Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready once again, three-finger Superbone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Superbone.
Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And this evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dylan Bundy with his 4th win this season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. A truly gorgeous afternoon for Ty Block, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
1-2, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1.
Good rip on it, huh?
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Maldonado at second. Frazier at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Let's go right here.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Line hard to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, three-finger Superbone. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
The first baseman, number 30.
Ready for another chance, Adrian Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Belt ranging into shallow right. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Digging in and looking for more. Three-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Delgado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready to take his hacks again, Peter Baldwin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice.
Longoria.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Loud contact for Longoria, and a ball carrying well to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Crawford is on his way home. He'll score easily as they get on the scoreboard here. It's a 5-1 ball game.
He was on cruise.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Superbone arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Three-finger Superbone. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey gathers it and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Ademi Echeverria.
Come on, man. Here we go.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Superbone ranging back into the bleachers and gone.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has it in his tracks. 2 down. Ready now for the Marlins. 3-finger Superbone. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Calling for it, Schebler, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on.
Digging in to try it again. 3-finger Superbone. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
All right, let's sit on something you like.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Back up the middle. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Now batting.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He drew a walk his first time. The 0-2 home. He's running. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. 3-finger Superbone. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to left field. Superbone on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, 3-finger Superbone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Fish led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Arlene Garcia earns his 5th winner of the year. Rain falling down tonight, but we're told they will not be closing the roof, so we'll have to make do. Here it's the second.
Batting 4th, left fielder, 3-finger Superbone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Stuart Turner. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-1. Left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now batting.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He looked.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go. Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a soft liner. And they'll just tag him here for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. In now for the Reds, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Look into McCann, the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up.
Super Bowl.
Here we go. This is you, baby.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
He's a good one right here.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now.
Drive that pitch, huh?
The 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
From the belt, kicks and deals. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati. Stuart Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Superbone has it in his sights. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box, 3-finger Superbone. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Missed with a slider.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit high, deep out to straightaway left. Superbone racing back. Still. Play, a beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, 3-finger Superbone. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
Runners on the move for second. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on.
And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. So coming to the plate, 3-finger Superbone, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Irvin is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Here now is our
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Aaron Nola gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like that.
Striding into the box, 3-finger Superbone. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners off for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So stepping in, J.P. Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Three-fingered super bone. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Leroy will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Superbone is there, and that ends the inning. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Ready once again, three-fingered Superbone, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a...
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Philadelphia posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Aaron Nola earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Michael Wacha permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire... Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Ready now for the Marlins. Three-finger Superbone, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last...
Ready for another chance. Three-finger Superbone. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Harris is in pursuit. The left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Three-finger Superbone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Superbone racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Riding in once again, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Maldonado ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, 3-finger Superbone, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him, and that slider's almost in the dirt. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Here you go. Let it go.
Miami down to their last strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Leroy moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Vince Velasquez earns his 6th winning decision. Daytime baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, 3-finger Superbone. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Striding forward, JT Realmuto, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Holt. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting sixth,
Hey, you can do
third
it. No one
baseman,
better up there. Let's
Peter
go.
Baldwin.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Batting seventh,
Up next from Miami, Adrian Delgado. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs. So next to the plate for the Phils, Brock Holt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone moves over. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, 3-finger Superbone. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Into the box, Carlos Santana. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
First baseman,
The 1-2.
Carlos Santana.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone has it in his tracks. 1 out. Digging in once again, three-fingered Superbone. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Peter Baldwin becomes the first out of the inning.
Adrian Delgado.
Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Acosta makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Bill Harris. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in and looking for more. Three-finger Superbone. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball.
That's your pitch, drive it right here.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another try at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Marte is there, 2 down.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.